G'day from Arizona. Just left Utah. Another free campsite, but this one they actually lay out the pleasure for you. They make the spots, and there's pit toilets. And we're cooking supper. The last of my fingerling potatoes. Boy, that's hot. Can I not turn that down? Yeah, a little bit. I have some discount meat. Who's that comedian? Doug Stanhope. He's got a special called discount meat. My girl hates when I buy this stuff. A couple of pieces of pork for $3. Come on, spice it up. It's all good. I have leftover salad, cherry almond gorgonzola. I got still have some salsa left over, or pico de gallo. They call it salsa. And some picklish things. My red cabbage sauerkraut from home. I'll have to give that a good eyeball and a smell and make sure it's okay. Briny pickles. Let's see what we got here. So listening to Tim Dillon podcast on the Epstein files. I don't want to copyright or have a problem with that. Not that I think he would. Yeah, having a good time. The old Milwaukee radio. Superb. So been eating rather keto on the way. Not that I'm a keto freak. So it's been a pretty carby free trip. I had one diner breakfast. Can't remember the town, but there was toast, there was grated potatoes, they call them hash browns. And I got butter sitting on top of these little pork chops for flavor. So whatever. I'm eating pretty well. I had to be realistic and put the salad away, that other half a salad. You know, healthy or not, full is full. And I'm figuring this out in my old age. So the salad's put away because this is a lot of food. I know it's just a couple of tiny pieces of pork, some little fingerling potatoes, and some pickled garlic, but that's all I'm gonna need. I realize this. I don't want to throw nothing out. I'll eat the salad tomorrow. For a veggie, I'll have this pico de gallo salsa stuff, medium, not medium, very mild. Next time I'll try the hot stuff. Add to that Walmart salsa, my homemade red cabbage sauerkraut, which still smells and tastes great. Some cheapo discount olives, and brine kosher pickles from, I think that's South Thunder Bay where I got those. Eat your fermented foods, people. Good for you. So there we go. I'm just gonna eat. I'm not gonna give you a review because I know it's good. We got some Doug Stanhope special discount meat, $3 pork, fingerling potatoes from somewhere back in America somewhere, my homemade sauerkraut with Walmart pico de gallo salsa, some cheapo olives, some brine pickles, and doused in Cholula. So, bon appetit and good night. This is it. See you tomorrow. Arizona. Okay, I just left the campsite and I'm taking an alternate route about 10 miles through the interior to get to a highway just to see what we see. It looked like there was a village on Google Maps there, so yeah. What else is going on? Feeling good. I'm all stocked up on water. Today's a shower day, I think, tonight. A lot of things breaking. Flat tire. My thermosol wouldn't fire up last night. There are mosquitoes. I've got airbag light on. That's always on. Low tire light's on. But there's nothing wrong with the tires. My Webasto heater pooped out. It needs to be taken out and put on a bench and taken apart and cleaned up at least. Hopefully it doesn't need any parts. That's got to wait for home. We're heading for the abandoned town of Jerome, and there's a bunch of rusty gold there, so almost a 4-hour drive. Hopefully it's worth it. Most of this town is abandoned. Town of Grey Mountain. They must have had something going on at one time, but most everything is closed. Yeah, Grey Mountain, Arizona. She's largely closed up. It's got a pool too. That would be a good shot in the back. But it's no trespassing. Poor little town of Grey Mountain. Get the gas bars open. Looks a little tattered, but it's open. Now we're climbing a big mountain, and we got these giant pine trees, ponderosa pines. You can see, well, I can see, I don't know if you can see, they've been a little scorched, a little burnt, because that's part of the process. It's supposed to have these fires sweep through, and the big healthy trees won't completely burn down. It burns the grass in between and provides nutrients. And I'm no scientist, I don't know what the recovery time is, but yeah, these fires are natural and they're supposed to happen. Makes for a nice forest, whatever style of forest you call that. You can walk right between everything. There's no horrible weeds and vines and thorns and scraggly brush crud. See, it must have got pretty hot here. These ones are proper dead. Neato. As soon as we got off, I don't know, 20 minutes outside that abandoned motel town of Grey Mountain, and we hit the foothill of this mountain that we're climbing. Boom, instant forest. Pretty cool. Sedona area. Another change in landscape. No more pine trees. It got all deserty again. And we're climbing a big hill. Ghost town of Jerome. Arizona. Gold mining area. And this place is full of rusty gold. I'm going to be here forever. These guys are afraid of nothing. Okay. It was a big climb up the mountain. Took a while to get here. But this is exactly what I'm looking for. Oh my God. I've not even scratched the surface. That is thick. Run, you little bugger. Dodge cab over. Dodge cab over from the 60s. Big International. Another strange cab over. Auto car. The racist truck.
actually tastes real bad. You don't get down on the bottom. But I've never been to do this working on something. Building something that was all really cool.
Hey, buddy. Very nice. Boat at the lake. Well, gorgeous girlfriend. There's our new home. We'll come down and retire in Arizona. Well, that's about it. I could spend all day here, but I gotta find a campsite that has cell service and have a shower and make a tasty omelet tonight. So, exit, on our way. Wasn't that fantastic? So it's actually the town of Hayes. Jerome was the Mayan part or something. Or it's gone, I don't know. But pretty cool. This makes up for missing Old Car City in Georgia a few years ago. Because I got there, they were closing in an hour and closed the next day. So I was pretty disappointed, but this made up for it. Pretty awesome. Let's hit the road. So just down the hill, this is Jerome. So the Haynes town must be where the junkyard is, I assume. This is a neat little town. Wow, they got old buildings and old downtown. It's all really, really hilly, like crazier than San Francisco. Tight little streets. I'd like to go to Bisbee, Arizona too, but I think it's more south. I can't remember. That's where Doug Stanhope lives. He's a pretty raunchy comedian that drinks too much. He's been at the game a long time. He doesn't care about anything. Wow, I feel bad for leaving this place. I should be walking around here, but I have to get on with my day. It's like a little narrow street European city. Well, you'd stay in good shape if you lived here, walking all these hills. Well, I think that's about it. Camping, 1 hour and a half away. Let's get there. Camping on top of a mountain somewhere, just outside of Pine, Arizona. That's a rough road, oh my word. It's a good thing this van sits high. I wish it was four-wheel drive. Ah, there's some cactuses. Wow, nice. See all the pine forest everywhere? On top of the world. Let me get out and walk around. Yep, I'm back. There's a nice looking secluded spot down here, and I shouldn't have to worry about people being around me. It appears to be one way in and one way out. And it's all mine. I better check the weather, because if it rains, I'm not getting out of here. This will be a slick, muddy, greasy, yucky mess. Look at that, we got a fire pit. Oh my God, yeah, this would be a horrible, messy, poopy yuckiness. That's it. Staying right here. Shower night. I'll say this. It's been a while. Had to turn off the copyright music. Boo! Boo your rules, YouTube. Tears for Fears. Everybody wants to rule the world. I'm like a southern rock guy for the most part, but I like a lot. I like a lot. Blues, old blues, rock and roll. If you've never checked out, what's his name? Ah, he's dead now. He was an unknown guy. What was his name? He drove around like an old 50s Chevrolet in the desert, going from bar to bar playing gigs. Hold on. I'll get back to you. Okay, I went searching. Owl fowl. Owl fowl. Like foul. You foul, farting, smelly person. Anyway, if you dig deep into the internet, you will find a documentary about people that live extreme lives. And Al Fowl was, I guess he lived extreme, but he was harmless and good, and he loved old rockabilly, and he rode his old 50s car in the desert of Arizona. And, well, he's passed away, I'm sad to say. He did buy an old vintage bar that was abandoned, one of those sleepy little hamlets that nobody cares about, and he would have turned it into a real go-to place. But anyway, rockabilly can be good, can also be annoying, but his was genuine, and he made some great songs. Al Fowl, dead before his time, died of cancer. You can find that video on extreme people doing extreme things. He's one of the characters in there, and I think I've downloaded every song of his from Spotify, and not one is a disappointment. Fantastic. Al Fowl. This is going to be an omelet with cheese. A lot of stuff. I haven't eaten all day. Tell you what, folks. It's big pine country, but I'm not necessarily... yeah, they're there. The pines are out there. Way high up on the top. All mine. Up there is the open area where I first came in. And one might be satisfied to stay there, but I seen this. And I'm like, yeah. All by my lonesome. So I had a naked shower here, and I rinsed my filth all over the ground. Let it go into the environment. I've already tasted it. I'm not trying to fool you. It's good. Oh, veggie ham scramble. Ah, jeez, I forgot the cheese. I totally forgot the cheese. Oh, my heart will thank me. Tomorrow there will be cheese. So, fed, happy tummy, feeling good. All the remnants from the cooking extravaganza are laying in the environment, and nature will naturally filter it all away, so I don't care. Just leave it. I'm kidding. I'll pick it up. Actually, I pick up everybody else's garbage too and take it somewhere else where it can be put out of sight in the public view and rot somewhere else. So that's it. This day is over. I may read. I may waste my life on Facebook and YouTube. I don't know. We'll see. But really sweet spot. Pine, Arizona. A good night. More Roadside Rusty Gold, Arizona. Advance Rumley steam tractor. I'm so old, I remember as a kid, they used to have steam tractor shows. In Petawawa, I could just vaguely remember, I was very little, going to one in a field. that was left fallow for decades and decades, and now it's a subdivision they're building. It's weird how I can remember being there. That was not very old. I never get tired of staring at these rocks. Beautiful. Check this out. This concept here, made with railway ties. Like kind of a steampunk thing going on here. Or oil drums. I don't know what these black things are, but they got steel pipes. It's pretty neat. The rocks in the bars. What a great idea. I love that fence. Huh. Is this somebody's own collection? And even an old steam locomotive and a streetcar. Rainbow petrified wood. Well, I don't want to give it away too soon. This is where I'm heading today, to the Crystal Forest Petrified Wood State Park or something. Yeah, it's like marble. Petrified wood. And this place harvests it and polishes it and sells it. Wow. Just like rock. But it was wood. I've never, I've certainly heard of it, but I've never seen it, never touched it. Like, look at it, you can see the wood grain right in there. It's actually amazing. Now, do I even need to go to this place? The Crystal Forest? I guess I should. Look at it, they got a whole yard full of it. Open to the public. More gift shops. Welcome to Petrified Forest National Park. Look at that. Just like quartz or something. Here's one still in kind of log form. Amazing. Was once gigantic trees, now rocks. And I did not look up how that happens. If I were to go into the museum, I could find out, I guess. We'll see what time allows. Have a pause and a read. It was such a different world 13,000 years ago. Wow. There is a lot of petrified wood. You know, I think a vacation like this is better than, did I say this before? Sitting on a beach at an all-inclusive drinking and eating too much. Hop on a plane and come here, rent a car in the spring, start of May. There's so much to see. And I just left about an hour ago. Pretty cool flea market. People selling their wares, lots of guns, pistols, revolvers, assault rifles, and just all kinds of everything. It's like a gigantic yard sale, but it was super cool. There were some really good items, good prices. And that was in Snowflake, Arizona. So I went to a local butcher there, Snowflake Smokehouse. Very friendly. They have a restaurant next door too. And I'm a cheapo, as you know. I picked up some stewing beef because beef is unobtainable nowadays. Too expensive. So for $8, he said it's really tender. I'm gonna fry that up tonight. Maybe with some eggs, or I'll get some hash browns. We'll see. Another log. Just amazing. I'm burning daylight here. I gotta get going. There's other stuff to see. Back to the van. I'm gonna show you the Agate Bridge. I was wondering how you pronounce agate. I was saying agate because it's spelled like agate. And here's what Google AI tells me. Yeah. No comment. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a bridge today if the concrete wasn't under holding it up. Have a little read of that. I asked Google about how the Petrified Forest became to be. Sorry for the bouncing around. Distracted driving. Scorched by the Desert, 1932 or 3, I forget. Studebaker. Very old Studebaker. Well, we're out of time. I've scouted out a campsite on the internet. That sounds good, on a lake. And we're gonna go there, rest, get some files transferred onto the hard drive, because if you let them pile up, it is a brutal, long, horrible task to sit there and do that. I don't want to do that. I don't mind that at home too much. Not when I'm camping though. See you there. Had to turn off Protect Our Parks, Joe Rogan podcast, all the Canadians. I don't know if that's copyright or not. I reckon it is. God, YouTube, you're getting tough. Onions, peppers. This stewing beef from the Snowflake Smokehouse next door at their butchery. The other side is the restaurant. I might throw a little cheese in. I'm going to have a couple eggs with it. Not hungry. Not burning calories. Let's see what we got here. So 2 eggs, all this. What am I hearing? Oh, there's a child abduction. What the hell? Wow, bad things going on. So yeah, here it is. Bon appetit. There it is. Cheese on the eggs. There's eggs under here somewhere, because I forgot the cheese on last night's meal, my omelet, unbelievably. How do you do an omelet without cheese? Mmm. Oh, that is good steak. The Snowflake Smokehouse. Good butcher.
Good morning, you wonderful one. Good morning, my dear universe.
Hi. I was just about to leave. Hey, you good boy. Yes, you good boy. See you later. What are you doing? Hey? Are you hungry? You got a collar on. You belong to somebody. Yes. Good morning. I gotta hit the road, sir. See you, chum. Bye. Good boy. Hello. Oh, you smiley, eh? Are you smiley? Yes, a good boy. Yes. Watch out. Where'd you go? Where are you? Out of the way. There you are. Careful. There's your brother. The tan dog was, he just run over here. He's trying to round up this cow. I don't think the cow moved. They must know each other. 10 May in Concho, Arizona. I did not sleep well last night. I don't know what the deal was. I got a little choked up too. There's bugs here because this swampy lake is here. I left the thermosol on just to burn out because it wasn't full. And I don't think I had enough ventilation. Oh my God, it just was making me clear my throat like crazy. Beautiful blue skies. Let's go and get on some of that old Route 66 historical highway. See what kind of junk we can find. It's the massive vintage junkyard here. This could be a tourist attraction if they done it up. Make it look a little more interesting. It's closed. It looks like it's just stuff sitting here. Look at the old gas pumps back there. Not everything's super old for cars, but there seems to be enough to get something going. It's certainly all closed up. Maybe you could see better than me past this, what we call snow fence. It's big. Here, we'll get a better view over here. All right, that's better. There's some 90s junk in there. I mean, one day that's going to be pretty old too. Look at the old Griswold wagon over there. A little custom Chevy or Pontiac wagon. Oh my God, let me in there. I would pay a fee. A snow machine. A ski horse. I don't know much, but I don't think they get enough snow here to ride one of those. Maybe they did it one time. Ski horse again, wide track. Wowie, wooey. Oh, I gotta turn. Oh well, still neat to see. Just a little sidetrack beside the highway. 1940s. And there's a big berm going around with poles and tires. I wonder if that was an old racetrack. That's all we get. It doesn't look hard to sneak into, but in an open carry state, they love their guns. I would never. Yeah, Ferris Automotive. All abandoned. Closed up. Maybe a future tourist attraction. I just turned that off and Miss Australian Google said, "Welcome to New Mexico." So we're gonna sign off from Arizona and we're gonna see if we can find some interesting things in New Mexico. Never been. Looking good so far. Can't wait to get off this interstate. I don't often do these very much. I'm Cactus Without and About. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time for New Mexico. Bye for now.